With spring in full bloom and summer quickly approaching, each and every day we're getting more phone calls from folks wanting to see homes on the water. In our video today, we're going to review 9 of our favorite waterfront communities that you should check out if you're looking to purchase a waterfront home here in Maryland. So stick around, we're getting started right now. What is going on, everyone? It's Adam Taylor back again with another video all about living in Maryland. Now, today's video is sort of a fun one, but we're gonna mix some real estate in here, so bear with me as we do that. But for those of you that are looking to purchase a waterfront home, you know what? This video is dedicated to you. Lately, I've been getting the itch to get on the water. I've seen people on Facebook posting pictures of boating and fishing and going out and kayaking, and I'm like, you know what? We need to talk about all these amazing waterfront communities here in Maryland that we have right out our doorstep. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you 9 fantastic communities, and we're gonna start at essentially the top of the bay and work our way down. Now, with that said though, am I gonna be able to get all of the great waterfront communities in this video? No, I am not. And yes, I may leave a community off that is probably one of your favorites. For those of you that are residents here right now or somebody that has a waterfront home already, you may be saying, why didn't my community make the list? It's because I can't jam it all in right now. So we're reviewing the communities that I know the most about and where I can assist and help you in your home search. So without further ado, my friends, let's start out with number 1. The first waterfront community that I want to talk to you about here today is Chesapeake City, Maryland. Now, Chesapeake City is located in Cecil County in pretty much the northeastern part of Maryland. So right where Maryland sort of makes a right angle, that's right where Chesapeake City is. And it actually sits on the C&D Canal, which connects the Delaware River to the Elk River, which flows into the Chesapeake Bay. And I'm telling you, my friends, this is a beautiful little small town and a hidden gem in reality, in my opinion, right in Maryland. And I love it. I've gone up there to eat multiple times right on the water. I'll tell you what, my favorite experience was when I was a teenager. I used to compete in triathlons many years ago. And we had the bike course came right through the center of town, which was pretty cool because you have these tiny streets and people on both sides cheering you on. And then the run course actually ran right down the C&D Canal. So you've got a beautiful view of the water. Big ships were coming through there. And it was just a picture perfect way to finish a long race. Now, as far as pricing goes and what you can get in Chesapeake City, you're looking at sort of like older single family homes. There's not going to be much in the way of condominiums in Chesapeake City, but pricing I've got up here on my other screen, you're looking at about $799,900 is the cheapest waterfront listing right now in Chesapeake City. That's located at 332 Biddle Street, right in downtown Chesapeake City. So my friends, look, we're starting at the top of the bay essentially and working our way down, but I'm telling you, this is a great spot. If you get out to Chesapeake City, go hit up Schaefer's. It's right on the, I guess that's the northern side of the C&D Canal, and you will have a great meal and enjoy some beautiful waterfront views. The second community I want to talk to you about today is Charlestown. Now, Charlestown's located not too far away from Chesapeake City and is also in Cecil County, Maryland. And what's great about it, it's sort of a hidden little spot right on the Northeast River. And just last summer, I went up there multiple times and had some great crabs at the Wellwood, my favorite spot up there. And what's cool about it is you're sitting right at the Wellwood. You've got like an outdoor bar, and then you've got the marina right next to you. You've got the park there, boat launch ramp, and you can see the boats going up and down the Northeast River. It's a fabulous night, and more importantly, great steamed crabs that you can pick up at the Wellwood. Now, the housing in Charlestown is a little bit different than Chesapeake City, and you're looking at more of these seaside type cottages that are going to be right in downtown Charlestown. And when I say they're significantly smaller, I mean, you're looking at 500 to probably 1,200 square feet total for the size of the home. Now, on my other screen here, I've got 346 Cather Avenue pulled up right now. And this home is listed for $334,900 and has all of 540 square feet, which gets you 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. But if you are looking for a nice little quaint spot that you can kind of walk around town, going out to the town of Northeast, get your odds and ends that you need to grab to come back and just have a peaceful setting where really not much is going on, I urge you to check out Charlestown. All right, my friends, look, if this is your first time to our channel and you're looking to learn all about Maryland, great news. You are in the right spot. I do videos each and every week talking about living here, working here, chilling here, and most importantly, getting out and enjoying all the great things you can do here in Maryland, like going out in the water and doing all sorts of fun stuff there. So if that is the information you're looking for, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give the little bell a click. That way you're alerted every time I put out another video. Now, as I mentioned all the time, we are getting phone calls, text messages, and emails. And more recently, all of you are starting to book Zoom appointments with us. And we absolutely love that. So if you're thinking about making a move, please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or book your Zoom appointment with the link down in the description below, because we would love to connect with you and see what we can do to help and serve you with your move here to Maryland. So without further ado, let's jump back into the video here and talk about town number 3. The third community I'm going to talk about is one that you all have heard me talk about a few times before, and it's no stranger to this channel. It's Havre De Grace, Maryland. And the reason I keep bringing Havre De Grace up, it's because it is a beautiful spot right on the Chesapeake Bay and on the Susquehanna River. It's essentially right where the Susquehanna becomes the Chesapeake Bay. And I love Havre De Grace. If you like waterfront dining, they've got some great spots right along the water. But there are two things that I love going to Havre De Grace for. During the summer months, they have something called First Fridays. It's sort of become popular here over the last 5 to 10 years, where the cities will close down essentially their main street and allow vendors to come out and, sell women's clothing, candy, home goods that the folks make. I mean, it's just a big, gigantic street party. You've got bands playing, so much is going on. It is a lot of fun, filled with food trucks. I mean, they've got it all going on. So if you are in Havre De Grace, in town, and want a great experience, I urge you to go up and check out our First Fridays event in Havre De Grace. You will have a ton of fun, and more importantly, it's a free event to attend. Now, the second thing that's fantastic about Havre De Grace is they do an amazing 4th of July party. As a matter of fact, last year, I took my kiddos on up there and we had a blast because we deviated from our normal spot on the 4th of July, but Havre De Grace did such a wonderful job. We are already planning our return to Havre De Grace for the 4th of July for this year. And then you finish it up in the evening with fireworks over the water. Now, let's get back to why you're watching this video, because you want to know about the waterfront housing that you can get in Havre De Grace. So the good news is you're going to be able to get quite a bit of different things in Havre De Grace. For those of you looking for condominiums, great news. You can get a beautiful waterfront condo. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at one right now. And this waterfront condo is a multi-level condo. So it's not your traditional flat or apartment style condo, but you can get those too. But this unit right here has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1,050 square feet, and it starts at $319,900. Again, very reasonable. Some of the sites, different condo complexes, have piers that you can, rent out a slip and bring your boat on in if that's what you want to do. But just know that if you want a fantastic waterfront community that has so much community involvement and so much going on, you got to check out Havre De Grace. And there's quite a few of you who have, because we get calls about Havre De Grace and it's one of our top videos that we have done. So again, please check out Havre De Grace, Maryland, if you're looking for a beautiful waterfront home. Community number 4, well, it's downtown Baltimore at the Inner Harbor. And my friends, this is a fabulous spot to live. If you want beautiful views of the harbor, you get the eastern sunrise. A lot of times it is just a spectacular spot if you're looking to live on the water. Now, as far as homes go in downtown Baltimore that are on the water, in reality, you're only going to find condominiums. Most of them are these high-rise type condominiums. So I'm looking at one here on the other screen that is in the Harborview Towers at 100 Harborview Drive, unit number 1106 here in Baltimore. Sales price on it right now is $169,900. Pretty reasonable, right? That's going to get you 1 bedroom and 1 bath and 856 square feet. Now, here comes the part that's not so great. That's just the sales price of the home. In addition to that, you have condo fees, assessments, parking fees, and so much more that are probably going to run you an additional $1,200 each and every month on top of a mortgage payment, property taxes, insurance, etc. that you're already paying to purchase the home. But Baltimore's a great spot, like right here at Harborview, right out your window, you've got a marina right there, Harbor View Marina. You hop in your boat and head out the harbor, right down the Patapsco River, and voila, you're right in the Chesapeake Bay. So if you're looking for a very urban waterfront community, I see none better than Baltimore in the state of Maryland. Community number 5 is the community of Rock Hall, which is located on the eastern shore of Maryland in Kent County. So if you were coming out of the Baltimore Inner Harbor, down the Patapsco River, right out into the bay, and if you pointed your boat straight and it stayed straight, you would essentially hit Rock Hall. It's right on the other side of the bay, directly from Baltimore. Now, Rock Hall is a great spot. You've got condos, single family homes over there. Now the condos are a little bit different. A lot of them look like townhouses from the outside. However, the ownership structure is structured as a condominium style of ownership. And looking here at a particular home on the other screen, I've got 20565 Rock Hall Avenue, unit number 1. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhouse style condo right on the water. And that's going to get you about 2,400 square feet, but you are right on the Chesapeake Bay, and the views of sunsets over the bay are stunning, my friends. So if you're looking for a quiet, quaint Eastern Shore town that really not a lot's going on at, I urge you to check out Rock Hall, my friends. So for community number 6, we're going to come back on the other side of the bay to Anne Arundel County and look at the community of Severna Park. Now, Severna Park is no stranger to this channel. I've mentioned Severna Park in numerous other videos because it's a fabulous community. And what I like about Severna Park is, number 1, obviously it's waterfront, and that's why it's on this video. But all of the added amenities, the conveniences, the close proximity to Baltimore, the close proximity to the BWI airport, the train station, all of this is just a short drive right out your door. The public school system in Anne Arundel County, in particular Severna Park, is very well regarded. Now, do your own research. Those of you that are looking for education statistics, go out to sites like niche.com, greatschools.org, and you'll find all the information that you want. But when I'm really looking at this, if I'm looking at family-friendly communities in the list that I have here, I'd have to say Severna Park is number 1 on my list. Now, let's talk about some of the homes you can get in Severna Park. You can get flat-style condos, you can get townhomes, you can get a single-family home, and here's a new one that you probably aren't hearing quite a bit about. You can get brand new construction homes right in Severna Park. As a matter of fact, on my other screen here, I've got 602 Saltzman Road in Severna Park up on my screen here. And this is a beautiful new single family home that was just built on Cypress Creek. And this is going to get you 7 bedrooms, 6 baths, 4,200 square feet, and, you know, prime waterfront real estate, because in reality, Cypress Creek bleeds into the Magathie River, and then the Magathie River flows right out and meets the Chesapeake Bay. So you're very centrally located. You've got all the conveniences right out your door with within a short driving distance. Now that particular home, it's going to cost you though. It's going to cost you $1,449,000 to start. And quite frankly, there's very little inventory. There's only 3 other homes that are available on the water in Severna Park right now because the demand is so high. So I encourage you, check out Severna Park. It's a great place to call home. All right, community number 7 is Gibson Island, Maryland. Now this spot is stunning, my friends. And it's because, number 1, it is an island. And the only way to get on the island is through a man-made causeway that they built for traffic to get in and out of the island. The island is all of 1,000 acres. And only a third of it has been developed. So 333 acres of the 1,000 is the only spot for homes. And in reality, that's all you're going to find on the island. You're going to find homes, golf course, marina or 2, and that's about it. Now, the good thing with that, if you are needing privacy and want to get away from folks, this is the spot, because Gibson Island has its own police force. They have a gate attendant who basically lets people on and off the island. So folks that are not supposed to be there don't get on the island whatsoever. Now, the cool part about Gibson Island, way back in 1921, a guy by the name of Stuart Symington purchased the island for a whopping $165,000. And his goal with this was to provide a spot for friends of his to build summer homes where they basically could take their families to do things like sailing, golfing, tennis, and swimming. And he did that and wanted to make it this exclusive spot. And later on, as the community became developed, it was known as the Newport of the South. Now, if you're looking to purchase a home in Gibson Island, here's what you're in for. I gotta tell you, the price tags are pretty hefty. Starting price point right now for a home that I'm looking at is $3,170,000. And that is for this home, 1627 St. Giles Road in Gibson Island. It's gonna get you 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2,960 square feet, and just a beautiful spot on the island. Now, this particular home only has water views of the interior lake inside of Gibson Island. So this is not even on the coastal waters. This is inside of the island. But again, you can see with a limited supply of developed land and only one way on and one way off the island, you can see why the price point is where it's at. Now, that's the starting point. The highest listed home right now in Gibson Island is $13,775,000. And my friends, this is a beautiful community that you just have to check out, even if it's for your own entertainment purposes. All right, my friends, hey, if you are finding value in this video, it would mean the world to me if you would hit that like button down below. It's the one that looks like a thumbs up, just like this. That keeps me motivated. That keeps the wind in my sails and keeps me pushing to do videos each and every week for those of you looking to make a transition here to Maryland. And I also would encourage you to comment, ask any questions that you have that you're comfortable sharing here in a public format down below, because either myself, somebody on my team, or one of the great Marylanders that lives here already can help answer those questions regarding some of the waterfront communities. And for you locals, look, I know somebody's going to jump on here. Why didn't you mention this community? Why didn't you mention that community? I'm not going to be able to get to them all. I only have a certain amount of time to do that here in this video. So I want you and your perspective. Drop the communities in that I may have missed here that you think are spectacular waterfront communities that people should check out. So with that, let's jump into our final 2 communities here in Maryland. All right, we're continuing our way down the bay, and guess what? We got to make a stop at the sailing capital of the world for number 8. That's Annapolis, Maryland, my friends. Annapolis is no stranger. Again, I've mentioned Annapolis because I love it. I absolutely love the experience, the Naval Academy. Matter of fact, they just had the Naval Academy graduation and they do the Blue Angels air show. So that's an added benefit of living in Annapolis. But let's talk more about it. It's the sailing capital of the world. And if you are a boater and you want to be on the water, especially the Chesapeake Bay, there's no other spot other than Annapolis to look. Now, some good things about Annapolis. There's tons going on in Annapolis. I mean, you can walk pretty much everywhere, and I just love it. The food scene in Annapolis is spectacular, and when it turns to springtime, that's when the town really begins to flourish and people come out of their shells and they're out on the streets, they're having fun. There's nothing like it here in the state of Maryland. Now, for those of you looking for a place in Annapolis, well, if you want to live on the water, here's what you can expect to pay. So I'm looking at a home right now. It's a small condo. It's 2022 Quay Village Court, unit number 101 in Annapolis. This is 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo with 1,147 square feet. It's a flat style condo, meaning it's all 1-floor living, but the price tag on that is $779,000. And that's just the starting point right now as the recording of this video to get into something on the water. But you will find all that you need. The one significant drawback about Annapolis, in my opinion, has got to be the traffic. The traffic is kind of out of control, quite honestly, but it's the price you need to pay if you want to live in the sailing capital of the world, my friends. So look, check out Annapolis. If you're in town looking at homes, even if it's in the Baltimore area or other points, take a day or even just a lunch. Go to Annapolis. I'm telling you, it will brighten your day. It's a lot of fun and a beautiful place to grab a bite to eat, but also to call home. All right, the final community I want to chat with you about here is the community of Edgewater, Maryland. Now, Edgewater is located in Anne Arundel County as well, and it's just a hair south of Annapolis and sort of tucked inland behind Annapolis. And it's located, ironically, right on the South River. And it provides sort of a, I don't want to say a secluded, but it's kind of secluded waterfront access to get out to the Chesapeake Bay. And it's a great spot. It's filled with single family homes that are on the water. If you go inland and you don't want to live on the water, you can find other stuff. You can find condos, townhomes, and additional single family homes. But if you're looking to live on the water, which is the reason you're watching this video, right? You're going to look at a price point of roughly $1.2 million to be on the water right now. And that's going to get you, number one, a single family home, 2-car garage, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2,168 square feet. And that particular home that I'm quoting those statistics from is 1100 Paca Drive in Edgewater. It is a stunning home that you will surely love. And the other things that I could tell you about Edgewater, it's convenient. So if you need to run to the grocery store, get to doctor's offices, schools, what else? Weekend shopping, those sorts of things, you can do it all right in Edgewater. And one thing that I really love in Edgewater is the South River Golf Club. I had the opportunity to golf with a client of mine there in a golf tournament and absolutely loved it. The course weaves its way through the community and it's just a spectacular course. Now, those of you that are golfers, it's a little tight, so you can't be spraying the ball in the people's backyards on that course. You got to keep it right on the fairway. But that is our final community, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If a move to Maryland is in your future here on the water, guess what? You have a friend that wants to help you. My team and I are ready to assist, but we just need one thing from you, and that's for you to reach out to us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or schedule your Zoom appointment using the link down in the description below, because we would love to connect with you. Because again, we have your back from Baltimore down the bay all the way to the beaches in Ocean City. My team and I have you covered. Now, before you go, make sure you check out this next video right here. This is going to be your next step in learning more about life here in Maryland. And until the next video, my friends, have a great day. Hope to connect with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.